For you to be able to make the call on university, first you need to know your major. Here, I'll show you how you can gather enough information and the resources you need to be able to make that decision. This will be the first part of a series of videos, and here I'll be focusing on employment stats and salary. So there will be 4 websites which I will introduce in this video. First one is levels.fyi, which is focused on tech jobs and some finance jobs, but it's a great website. It has really detailed information about internships and about companies and about all the perks and the benefits that companies offer. So this will be the first one. Next, we will move on to something more serious, something with a more depth and a bit advanced, to be honest with you. But this is the US Bureau of Labor Statistics. The data that are here are about everything. Employment, international, geographic information, which city you want to go into, literally every economic thing that you can possibly think of has data stored here. We won't be looking into most of it, but there are some tools that are really useful. But if you feel free to explore the website. It's a really great website. The last 2 websites are kind of similar. I just include both of them because you may be comfortable with one more than the other, and they may have one may have more information about some subject than the other one, and vice versa. So they are Indeed.com and glassdoor.com. They are primarily job posting websites, but you can look up the degree that you want. If you have a job in mind, you can look it up. A city you have in mind, you can look it up. The salaries, the degree that they need, they're all in the description of these posts. So yeah, and I will explore them in further detail. You feel free to explore them at your own time. So I'm going to first close this. We will be starting with levels.fyi. This is a website solely focused on tech jobs and some finance jobs. Actually, we can see the titles of the jobs that this website has the information of. So software engineer, data science, data scientist, technical program manager, etc., sales, and some finance job, investment banking, management consultant, marketing. So yeah, I'm introducing this website because it has a great set of tools that can help you determine where you want to go, what you want to do, and how much will you be paid for that work. So let's start by let's say company. Now you can choose between famous companies, or you can write some company yourself, and they have all the companies that they have in here. You can choose between them as well. So let's like choose, I don't know, let's choose Google, for example. They show you different jobs that Google has, and their pay based on their levels. So the most ubiquitous one is software engineering, obviously. The L3 software engineer makes the total of 190, base of 130, start 40, and a bonus of 21. So this is the average. So this is the data points. See, the lowest data point is total 150, and the highest data point is total 240. 220 or something, iOS and Android developers. And then there are L4 engineers, L5 up until L8, and the highest salary that they offer is in Mountain View, California. Obviously, it's their headquarters. It's security, and it's $1.2 million in total, and the base of 340,000. So you can see the benefits here. The benefits that are unique to Google: total estimation value, the insurance and wellness, the transportation, all the perks and the benefits that they offer are here. So you can choose for any company that you want, and you can know that. You can also choose by city, so by location, and have the average salary of every job that you want. For example, let's go international a bit. Let's go to Switzerland. So this is a chart of the income. It's based on Swiss franc for software engineers. You can choose a different job, for example, management consultant. There is not enough data for a chart, but there are some data points. For example, let's see this company. No. Don't click on the company, click on the bar itself. So it shows you the degree, the ethnicity, the gender of the person employed, years at the company, years of experience. So the place, it's in Zurich, etc., etc. All of this information, you can access it for Japan, and they have some international cities as well, like London and Toronto, which are more popular destinations. And they have all these different cities in the US too. In general, it's a really useful tool for you to be able to figure out, especially in tech, where do you want to work, what you want to do. Yeah, and they have also information about internships. If you're already in college, you can use that as well. The second one is the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, and this, as I've mentioned previously, is a bit complicated. This website is a bit complicated of a website, but rightly so. It's like a gold mine of data about every economic subject that you can think of, from consumer prices to county wages, to geographic data about everything, unemployment research, and I really encourage you to explore this website deeper than what I'm introducing. It needs a course of itself if I wanted to go through all the different tools and different data and charts and maps that this website has. But one interesting thing is the Occupational Outlook Handbook. This will let you know that whether the job that you are going into will grow fast, will decline in the future, will stay the same, how much the pay will change, how much the pay stays the same, the degree that you need. For example, here you can choose the highest paying jobs. And you can, of course, rank by this. You can choose the median pay. You can rank alphabetically. Let's rank by pay. So these jobs all have a median income of over $208,000. And for those of you who are not familiar with the statistics, median income means that 50% of the people in, for example, surgeons, except ophthalmologists category, earn more than $208,000 a year. And 50% of them make less. That's the 15th percentile per se. So yeah, you can choose this. You can choose the fastest growing jobs, and categorize them by growth. Motion picture projectionist, wind turbine service technicians, obviously climate change and renewable industry is booming, so it's expected. You can rank the fastest growing list of fastest growing jobs by median pay. So you can, for example, know that a nurse practitioner will grow really fast, the occupation, and has a median income of has a six-figure median income. So yeah, and these are special tools. But if you want to customize more, you can choose it from here. You can choose that what occupations do you want to see. You can choose the income here, the median income of the country, the median income of $8,000 or more, 60 to 79,000, 40 to 59. For example, if you want the median income to be 80,000 or more, the job that you want to go to, you choose this. You can choose the degree. If you wanted to go to college, bachelor's degree. If you want to go to grad school, master's or professional doctoral or professional degrees. For example, let's choose a bachelor's degree here. On the job training, you can see here the options that you have available to you. This is the number of new jobs that will be available. So if the occupation is declining and the industry is dying out, the new jobs will be declining. If not, there will be more options. For example, let's say 10,000 to 49,000 more, which is a really high rate of growth. So you can choose the projection here. Let's say faster than average, and go. So here you have 8 jobs that meet the condition. They have high pay, fast growth, and a bachelor's degree. Airline pilots, art directors, data scientists, and mathematical science. And this is 80,000 and more. So maybe it's 100,000, maybe it's 120,000. It doesn't say. But yet, this is a really useful tool for anybody who is looking to choose a career. And you can choose by occupation here. For example, let's go into farming and fishing. So there are 4 careers here. There's a summary, the education level needed, and the median pay. For example, an agriculture worker has a median pay of 28,900. That means 50% of the agricultural workers make more than this, and 50% of them make less than this. So yeah, that's about it. This is a really useful website. I really encourage you to gain as much information as possible from this website. I only have time to explore this part. So for Glassdoor and Indeed.com websites, I only review Glassdoor, and the Indeed works the same. If you prefer that, you can go there. But here you can be more specific. For example, you can choose any job. For example, let's choose lawyer. And see the income, the associate lawyer, the company lawyer, how much they make. And this is for New York City. And you can choose any city you want. Let's say Milan, Italy. And it's not just for the US. It has information in other countries as well. So lawyer, associate lawyer in Milan, Italy. Yeah, you can do this, find the info that you want about a specific job. They have a really broad database. I included levels.fyi because they are very precise about the take jobs. The Glassdoor and Indeed might not be that precise. But these websites also have the tech jobs. You can find the companies here, you can compare them. So let's say discover companies. IBM, Infosys, and other companies as well. Let's go to Amazon. They explain there are 181,000 sample salaries of Amazon. So this is a really good sample. And 46,000 salaries for just engineering, 10,000 for business, area manager, etc. Other jobs. These are salaries. These are sample in the United States in all cities of software development. 140 software development engineer, 130. So you can really explore all of these in order for you to find out which job will be the job of the future, and what kind of pay do you expect. Do you prioritize pay more than interest, or maybe meaning? These will help you to determine to narrow the major that you want, the jobs that you will prefer. So yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you find it useful, and good luck.